Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm on Redshire 1944 standard version in my 50 TP prototype big dog match. And the difference between Redshire and Redshire 1944 is there's a castle in E1. I mean, there's other differences, but that's the main one. And on 1944 variant, it draws a bunch of heavy tanks, drivers, attention. Like, I don't know why people want to go to the castle. You see right away, some guy pinged it. It sets up a good defense at endgame, and I know that because I'm used to killing the last 4 heavy tanks that are hiding in there. I still think this map is one from the 9-0 and the middle. And honestly, if you own E4, you're going to get vision in either the north or the southern field, and they are not going to make movements. So potentially, when I'm in a heavy tank, I'm going to come to the 9-0 line. When I'm in a scout or mobile tank, I'm probably going to go 2-3 line. I'm going to get into that F3, F4 area, just spotting that ridge line and keeping them from crossing the H line. Many times you'll see them crossing. So come up here, I spot an LTTV, I get a snapshot off, and this tank does not snapshot very well, so I got lucky there. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and I don't know if he was like looking for a shot with his 5 degrees of gun depression, or he just wants to keep me spotted for Artie, but he's going to concede this position. And I'm still targeted, so I know that there's guys on the right side, right? I mean, it could be already looking at me, but I'm a little exposed. See J-Pan 2, I try to get a shot in his side and I miss. This thing also is not a very good long-range sniper, but unfortunately they have not sent anything to the side, so I want to try to make sure that they can't take the middle. I'm going to spot J-Pan 2 back up. I can't see him, so he's not the one targeting me. I'm going to back up. Might be Artie. Try to use this ridgeline to at least give Artie a tougher time to hit me. Look for shots on that J-Pan 2. Can't find it. I really feel like I'm wasting time. I want to keep my gun active. But it's a close match right now, so I don't want to do anything drastic. I think, in my head as a heavy tank, one of the worst things I can do is try to drive across the field where we don't have vision and try to get to the fight, because generally that's going to get you caught out in the open. So this is T69 here, and you see I'm pretty impatient waiting for my shell, and I missed the J-Pan 2, now I missed the T69. There's 2 shots that I'm going to need back. A little foreshadowing here. Am I going to regret those shells? Alright, so the T69 gets spotted again, and I get a crit on him, so once again, he stays alive. At least what I'm doing now is I'm covering my heavy tank as the heavy tank moves to the middle of the map. So rather than me driving out into the field, I can give this guy cover fire as he moves. Now, my gun is not very reliable, but if they know I'm here, they may not push on my heavy tank. So the J-Pan 2 kills our T28. Now this is kind of what I was afraid of. And I try to lead that guy and he stops. I'm trying to use these houses as cover. I want to get to under the gun line. So getting under the gun line really means like get to the hill that the red team is on. If you get to the hill that the red team is on, then they essentially have to drive over the hill to shoot at you, and if you have people behind you, hopefully they'll give you some cover fire. So the T-69 shoots twice at me, doesn't get a shell in me either time. And now, us 3 heavy tanks kind of have crossfires on them if they come over the hills, right? This T-69 comes over, and I missed a shot as I approached him, and then I bounce that shell. So now I've essentially taken 3 shots at this guy and not killed him. Now he's loaded, so he's coming to punish me. However, I got a shell for you this time, bud, and I put it in. So T-69 out of the way. This was looking pretty bleak, but doing pretty good. So now, at this point, or this stage of the game, I want to make sure that my gun's active. Artie goes down, and if I can delete tanks, I want to take out low health tanks. But if I don't have that option, I'm going to shoot, and I'm going to try to get everyone down to a 1 shot. So I had some opportune shots at that prototype. This Pershing doesn't pen me. I give him a nice shot right in the belly. Here's this J-Pan 2 that I missed earlier. He puts me down to 392. Now the prototype and the J-Pan 2 can both 1-shot me. Alright, so they're starting to push out into my Tiger 2 here. Carnarvon, dangerous tank, full health, but he does not care that I'm on his side. He just wants to go in and take care of the Tiger 2. And I get a shot into him. At this point, I want to take the J-Pan 2 out because he can 1-shot me. And I see my Tiger 2 lit the Carnarvon on fire, which is beautiful. And I have an easy shot in the Carnarvon. But now this Persian is flanking around. He takes a terrible angle. And if he gets to our outside with the Carnarvon, I think they have a good chance of winning this. You can see my Patriot is flanking around the side. I bounce off the KV-4. Oh my gosh, it's tragic. He shoots HE at me, breaks my gun. This prototype is coming hot, and since the KV-4 just shot and shooting HE, I'm not too worried about him. I move up just in time for the prototype to hit me in the side of the turret, bounce that shot. KV-4 whiffs his shell. My Patriot takes down the Carnarvon. And just this guy left, shut him down. So I kind of potatoed through the beginning and mid-game here, but didn't just rush over to try to get into the battle because heavy tanks and fields don't mix. And us 3 pull it together. So this Patriot did 2,805 kills, blocked 1,400, and I got 3,400, 4 kills, blocked 28. Got a steel wall, and just a fun game to be short-handed at the end, and just set up crossfires and make them pay as they come over the hill on us. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video.